Hey there, how y'all doing? Cedric here. Just coming at you with some updates. Talked about my wife not being able to drive me to the original starting point, so I'll be starting a little closer to home because I'm not going to lose that mile. I'll still be going through the original starting point. I'll be starting a mile earlier. I'm going to get myself going on the run, the Zombie Fighter Django Run, Walk, Crawl, to benefit the children at Crisis Nursery. And I'm just really proud and glad to have you all supporting me. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. I appreciate you. This is a great cause. Well worth it, okay? You know, last year we made a big difference. Got a lot of stuff for those children. And this year, you know, I think that we're gonna do as well. I'm gonna push hard to finish this course. It's 30 miles. Alright? Over 30 miles. I'll be carrying an iPad with a tracking app, a View Ranger tracking app, and I've tested it out. I'll actually show y'all some of the routes. Let me just real quick here. I'll show you a couple of my practice routes so you can see how it's going to look. I'll be able to share these with you and everything. I've got my new run map up so I can show you the route, take you through it, and that way, you know, I'm going to be able to give an update at least twice on the run. Once around the let's see here. Looks like around the 10-mile point, around the 10 or 11-mile point, I'll be able to give an update because there's a village inn, maybe a quarter of a mile from my run track. So I'll run over there and put an update. I'll maybe I don't have much juice for the iPad. I got to make that last the whole run. So I'll be able to do one update. I'll put it over on the Facebook, but what I'll ask is that any of you that also scope out my Facebook stuff, that maybe you'll post the update on one of these videos for the run. Maybe this one. It's up to you if you get a chance. So let me see here. I just got to go over and get the deal. I appreciate y'all coming around. Yeah, here we go. This is an example of one of my practice runs. I wanted to make sure that the GPS was going to track, and I'll be able to upload it at the end because I don't have the 3Gs on here. I only have the whatchamacallit, the Wi-Fi, but it has the GPS. So I'm able to use the app, and it's fairly accurate. I did have a little trouble with it on a night run. When was it? Last night? There was a ghetto bird juking around here, hunting for somebody, a helicopter, and I think they were using some kind of gear, because it got all wonky, but it stayed within, I'm gonna say probably within 100 yards of my position. It still remained accurate within 100 yards. But the other two times, it's been just dead nuts, dead on. And what you'll be able to do, I'll show you exactly how to do it when you go scope the map. I'll show you right now. So I'll be carrying the iPad, and I'll be taking the camera that you're sitting in right now, that you're sitting behind. And I'll take video at, you know, intervals, because I'm not going to be able to just break up the run if I'm kind of rolling. I can't explain it, but for you who have done any kind of jogging, which I didn't do real distance jogging at all until just this last 3 weeks. You know, the furthest I've ran with the dogs, maybe like 3 miles. So, you know, I'm promising you a minimum of 10 miles because I know I can push that out, but I'm really going to try to finish this, y'all. It's a wicked track too. It's a wicked run I'm about to show you. Going through some real extreme kind of territory. No, it's up and down, up and down, up and down through some of those stretches. I chose the canal because that'll keep it nice and flat for me for a good distance, a good time. But once I break off from that canal, I've got like a 6 or 7 mile. Well, actually, because it starts before that, so probably about 8 mile of just non-stop up and down. But it's real pretty country. When we get up by the Rio Vista Community Park, there's trees, everything. So I'll get some video for y'all. So I want you there with me. I'm gonna get video just at intervals. I'm gonna try not to go more than maybe 5-8 miles without getting some video. And I'm gonna take the camera, and on my walk to the starting point, I'm gonna show you, a little bit around here and everything. So I want y'all there with me. Y'all have been there with me anyway, and I like being able to do this, So what else? And that's pretty much it, I got kind of like the pre-fight jitters, you know what I mean? Before it's go time, when you know you gotta go time, when you know that the hammer's gonna fall, I kind of get the jitters. I don't know if any of you get that, but once it's go time, it's like it's dead calm because it's time to go, calm as a stone. But now, I ran pretty hard yesterday. I did 75 of the ZFJ after running 3.5 miles with Jenny Dog in the morning. Well, 3.42 or something, right? That GPS, y'all getting all like down to the 10th or 100th of a mile. And then did a night run last night at a pretty decent clip through some decent little ground. But you can zoom in, and I'm going to show you how to switch it over so you can get like a nice satellite view, but still keep the street names and everything. So that's it. I'm just jibber jabbering here. Let me show you. First, I'm going to show you an example of how you download these maps, or not how you download them, but how they look. All right. So you see up here. Here's the map. This is how it looks. It gives you my average speed. Right there, the distance traveled, here the total time. It tells you the changes in elevation even. See that? It's pretty slick. So here you've got the map. You see how it looks? It's red. This is just real dead. Open street map. So we're going to go up here and click the drop down menu, and we want to go down to Google Hybrid. I don't know if you all have one that you like better, but this Google Hybrid is pretty decent. Now for this area, it's a little bit of an older map, but it still works. So you see how? And you can zoom in by rolling your whatchamacallit, the little thing on the mouse. I don't know what that's called. It's a little wheel. But if you move it forward, you roll it away from your palm, then it zooms down in, you see? And here's how this will look. Green is start. That's how my start point will look. And red is the finish point. So, I hope I'm not running all crooked like that. I probably am, though. Look at that. No. You see how sometimes it'll get a little bit a little wonky. It's GPS, it's fallible, but this you're going around a chunk of dirt here. You see, you got to go around this. It's a little uglier than it is. This is an older picture, but you can see. Now I'll actually take you over and show you the start point before we even go to my run map. Where you at? Let me scroll out just a tiny bit. There it is. See that gazebo right there? That's where I'm going to start, y'all. I'm going to have the camera out there with me. I've had you here before, showing you the prickly pear and everything. So now, let me go ahead, close that out. And here's my route. Alright? You remember, before, the start and the finish were right here. Right there at about 23rd and Thunderbird. Now I'm starting at the gazebo. And I'll be running south through basically it's just a track that runs alongside a drain ditch, a really deep drain ditch. You'll get to see some in the camera. And then I'll segue to the Arizona Canal Trail at almost the 4-mile point. Then we kind of come around, and it's a long haul. There's no water for about 5 or 6 miles. I'll be carrying water. This is the desert, you know. I know people run these marathons, they don't drink much water, but you can't do that here if you're running. Not me. You know, some of the rules that people do, like breathe out through your mouth, you'll dehydrate quicker here, because this place just takes the moisture from you. There's times where it draws the moisture off you faster than you can sweat. So up here, see where we are? Between Thunderbird and 59th, there's a Village Inn in here. Let's see if, I don't know if we can zoom in far enough to see it. That would be pretty slick though. Let's see. Boom. Boom. I swear I've got a virus or something, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, this should be it in here somewhere. I'll be running over on this side, on the right hand side of the canal. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be over here. I get kind of thrown off. Yeah, it's this building, one of these buildings here. I'm not sure which. So it looks weird from up here. Where's the nursery? I think that might be it. Somewhere in here. Anyway, that's where I'll be able to. Yep, there it is. That dirty roof. That's where they'll be. I'm not gonna say nothing bad though about them, because that's it. That's the Village Inn right there. Because they've got Wi-Fi. I called them up and they said it's strong enough, and you don't have to have the password. Blah blah blah. So that's cool. They were nice to me on the phone when I told them I'm doing a charity run, and that counts a lot as far as I'm concerned, because I've had some really, just really lack of regard from a lot of quarters, a lot of places. So we're gonna just be cruising, y'all. And here's where it segues to the Skunk Creek Trail, and it gets really desolate right here. It's just, it's straight up, just okay. From back here, it just gets desolate, just desolate. Nothing. All the way until, let me see, right about the 14-mile mark. That's the ugliest stretch there. But it stays up and down harsh all the way until the 18-mile mark. And then I'm going to be on the city streets, man, where I've got to watch out for getting run into. Be cruising along here. Got a Sunny Slope Park here, and there's a park up around here somewhere too, where this Pioneer Lake is, up by 83rd, 85th. I'll be able to water up, you know, a couple times. And there's a Rio Vista community park up in here. And then down here, this is going to be a rest for me. The Saguaro Ranch Park is right by the public library, and if they have Wi-Fi, then I'll be able to post an update there. If not, then I'm just gonna keep banging on as long as I'm still alive, still mobile. You know, I'm not gonna die for this, but I'm gonna push for this. So you see, according to this, we've got 31.53 miles. Wait, no, what's that? No. Come on. What are you doing? I accidentally snaked onto the thing. It's 30.47 miles. I can't believe it's still letting me change this. I'm not even logged in or anything. So, there it is. That's the map, y'all. Pretty wicked. I want it to be Monday already. You know how it is? Just want it to be Monday already. I'm having to minimize load, so what I got unsulfured blackstrap molasses. Then I'm gonna have one water bottle of molasses water for electrolytes, and I'm gonna have a baggie of raw sugar. I'll have a baggie of chia seeds and a baggie with some salt in it, and maybe a few slices of bread, you know, to kick some carbs in. Because I'm 185 pounds, and moving this at even a jog, you know, it takes a bit of doing. I want to do it smart, do it healthy. I appreciate y'all. Here I'm just yakking. I apologize. I'm just going on and on. So I have the iPad and got this thing here because the GPS burns up the iPad. So this thing is a mobile power pack where you get 46% of 45% of one charge for the iPad off of that. So with the GPS works with the screen locked, and I'm hoping that the screen being locked is the reason that it went wonky there, that maybe it's not as efficient or something. If you know anything and you've listened this far, please let me know. But with the screen locked, it doesn't burn up the juice as much as with the screen lit up, you know. So it's gonna be go time. Y'all are gonna get to see my entire run route. You can see it now, and then you'll see the GPS track, how far I make it. You know, you'll see the places where I go off track. I'm gonna leave it running the whole time. Where I go off track to you know, try and update and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I just want to say I appreciate all of you supporting me in this and supporting those children at Crisis Nursery. They're good kids, you know. Like, in a bad situation, maybe a bad environment, bad home life, you know, this, that, the other. Where are the angels, you know? Everybody else has a lobby. Everybody's got a lobby. You know? Why are more people trying to help the children, man? We've got people hurting kids, killing kids. To get off with therapy, probation. What the hell? What the hell? We got to be a voice for those who have no voice. The children, the animals, the elderly. You know, people who are maybe developmentally disabled, like that. You know, we have to be there. We have to be there for those who are not as capable of speaking for themselves. It's up to us. It's just too easy to say someone else will pick up the slack. Someone else will do this job. That someone else is you. That someone else is me. It's us. It's our job. So, thank you for pledging, for donating, for supporting me by spreading the word, just for being you. I dig you, okay? And thank you all. I appreciate you. You be good to yourselves. You hold your heads high, because you are a part of what makes this world a better place. And I dig you. So, you don't hang your head for anyone, alright? You live free. And always, always, always punch hard. I'll catch you later.